Hi, I'm Dr. Spencer Chang of the Orthopedic Bone and Joint Center, and this is Keoni Ching, one of my surf buddies. He's a physical therapist here at the Straub PT Center. Today we're going to talk about different types of exercises you can do that'll help you prevent from getting injuries while you're surfing, and if you do get injured, help you get back into the water. So the first thing we're going to do here with Keoni is he's going to show us a static exercise here, a single leg stance. What he's going to do is stand with his knee slightly bent, balanced with his knee and his hip directly over his ankle. The key is to try to maintain this position for about a minute or two, and this helps to coordinate your balance and helps to strengthen the muscles around your ankle. Keoni's now going to progress to the endo board with the balance disc. So instead of just being in a static position, he's going to try to maintain his balance while on a more unstable surface, much more similar to the actual act of surfing. From here, we can now progress to making it a little more challenging for Keoni. So I want to toss him a ball. He's going to try to catch the ball while balancing on the one leg. Okay, so you ready for this, Keoni?
Right.
Here we go. And then he's going to try to toss it back. These are more dynamic exercises, much more functional exercises, going to mimic the type of things that you need to do as a surfer. Okay, finally we're going to progress to the most fun thing about the endo board, and we got the endo board today by Mitch from the Bike Factory. He let us borrow it today. Keoni's now going to progress to balancing on the roller. The key thing about this is that it's going to really work everything. So in order to be good at balancing and surfing, you got to work your core, you got to work your knees, your ankles, and so your rehab is going to involve all of that. And I think if you only focus on one part of your body, chances are you're really not going to rehab yourself well enough to improve your surfing. So the key here, again, he's going to do some balance on something that's a little more difficult, much more closer to the actual act of surfing. And he's going to make sure that his hips stay over his knees, stay over his ankles. So this is something that you can work on when you're not surfing. You know, you could spend every day, maybe the surf is flat, blown out, whatever the case is, this is something that you can do to work on the strength in your balance in a word we call proprioception, which helps you to kind of know where your joints are in space, and that helps you to actually make your surfing better. I'm going to toss him a ball now. This makes it a little more difficult. He's able to toss the ball back to me and stay balanced at the same time. One of the things he can also work on is doing some squats. So he's going to try to squat, maintain the proper position while squatting. And again, very difficult act to do, but then this is really helpful in learning how to balance yourself. And I tell you what, if you do a lot of airs and try to do a lot of big floaters and big maneuvers, working on your balance and doing this type of thing is going to help. I would recommend you working with a professional first before you go and just buy one and do it on your own. It's a good idea to start out with the static balancing exercises and then progressing to the disc and then finally going to the roller. You know, you want to have a nice soft surface. It might be even better to start off on a foam pad like we have here or on the carpet so that the roller doesn't get away from you. And come to the Straub Bone and Joint Center and work with Keoni Ching at the Physical Therapy Center, and that would help you learn how to do this first before you go out and do it on your own.